dinner on Sunday, we're having some tostadas and some Mexican rice. I actually have a recipe video for both of these, but we did the tostadas a little bit differently. I used corn tortillas and just fried them in some oil. Usually I use whole wheat tortillas and bake them in the oven. And then we had a can of refried beans, so that's on the bottom layer. And then the second layer is a mixture of Greek yogurt with taco seasoning, and just whipped up a quick guacamole. So that's on there, and then I got some lettuce, some cheese, and some olives, and then just some strawberries and plum. But that's what's for dinner on Sunday. For dinner on Sunday night, I made this roasted red pepper potato soup. It's one of our favorite soups, I think. I love it.
It smells good too.
So it's 100 degrees outside, so definitely not soupy weather, but we had a lot of potatoes from our farmer, and I haven't made this in forever. So that's what I chose to make. I have a recipe video for it, so I'll put it below. And then also from our farmer, we've got a pear and a couple peaches. Delicious. And then Jared has been working on some garlic bread toasting in the oven. So that's what's for dinner on Sunday. For dinner on Tuesday night, I made some lasagna. This is a recipe I've been making for years, but this is the first time that I made half of it with meat, ground beef for Jared, and then half of it without meat for me. So it's not healthy. It's not exactly healthy at all. It's just I used whole wheat noodles, and there's the spaghetti sauce in there. Yeah, like I said, meat on Jared's side, and then there's mozzarella cheese and a mixture of sour cream and cottage cheese. So lots of dairy, but that's what we're having, the main dish, and then some green beans once again because we have so much. So those are just steamed and then sauteed in a little bit of butter with some salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic salt. And then we've got some pears and our last peach from our farmer. So this is all local, organic stuff, which I love. But that's it. That's what's for dinner on Tuesday. For dinner on Wednesday, we are having just one of the usuals, veggie fried rice. As always, got a recipe video for that. You can just throw in any veggies that you have, use them up, use some that are going bad or some frozen veggies. I do a mixture of like half fresh and half frozen.
Or you can grow a garden, set up a garden and go out and grow your own vegetables.
And then just some pears and grapes. Jojo has never liked veggie fried rice. So you got some ladybug pasta with some fruit and veggies.
Look how pretty mine looks with the sriracha. Yeah, I'll have that.
For dinner on Thursday, it's leftover night. I know it looks disgusting on this plate, but that's just the juice got everywhere. So yeah, leftover lasagna with the leftover green beans. And for some reason, I was in the mood to make a black bean dip. Because we got chips here. We don't got no salsa, but I knew I had some black beans frozen. So I just Googled a recipe and picked the first one I found. Doesn't look very appetizing, but it is yummy. So I'll put that recipe below. It was easy. Just took a little bit to chop everything up. Oh, and an orange. Got some oranges. They were on sale at Kroger today. There's Thursday's Din Din. For dinner on Friday night, Jared is outside grilling some barbecue chicken. So I had a bunch of frozen okra in the fridge, so I'm making this okra and tomatoes recipe. It's been almost a year since I made it. So I'll put the recipe below. It's just from All Recipes. I followed it pretty much exact, except for I threw in some Creole seasoning. And also, I used a can of tomatoes like the recipe calls for, and then I cut up 2 extra like medium-sized tomatoes and added that. And just plenty of salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic salt, and plenty of Creole seasoning to give it flavor. And then I made some brown rice to eat with it. That's going to be my main dinner. And then a few extra sides. We're going to eat some more of this black bean dip that I made with some chips. We've got a little bit thing of hummus. I got these at Costco and they're pretty good, so we can eat that with some carrots. I know that both of the kids probably won't eat that okra stuff. I'll still make them, I'll try to get them to try it, but I'm sure they won't like it. And Jordan doesn't eat chicken, so I made her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and we got oranges, and then Jojo can have, she'll eat the chicken, but I also am giving her a little bit of our extra leftover beans and rice. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's what we'll be having for dinner on Friday night. For dinner on Monday, I forgot to skip my HelloFresh week, so we got a box today. It's another vegetarian one, so we're eating seitan for the first time. So seitan tacos El Diablo with kiwi salsa and lime crema. So you just cook the seitan with some onions and came with a big old poblano pepper. I think that's pretty much it. And then there's a kiwi salsa on top of it with just kiwi, tomato, some lime juice, salt and pepper, red onion, and cilantro. And then there's a cream on top of that, which is just sour cream, lime juice, lime zest, and salt and pepper. So the cream that they always include with a lot of their recipes is always really good, makes the recipes good. So the seitan by itself is definitely kind of weird and different, the texture of it. Jared hasn't tasted it yet, so I hope he likes it, but they taste pretty good. They got lots of flavor, and it came with the tortillas, and then I just made some Mexican rice on the side because I didn't feel like tacos by themselves was enough. And I knew the kids wouldn't eat it, so I just made them a bean and cheese quesadilla. And some rice. That's what's for dinner on Monday. For dinner on Tuesday, it's another HelloFresh meal. So this is cozy chickpea and egg skillet with shakshuka spices and feta cheese. A little bit nervous about this one, definitely different. That spice blend is a mixture of paprika and cumin, so that's the main flavor in it. And then it came with a baguette, whatever you call it, a demi baguette that you just toasted in the oven with some olive oil and salt and pepper. So yeah, it's just chickpeas, there's tomato sauce in there, there's onion, garlic, that spice blend, parsley, salt, pepper, chili flakes, and then those two white things are eggs. And so you cook the mixture in the skillet, and then you put the eggs in there, and then you bake it in the oven for about 7 minutes, and then there's feta cheese and parsley sprinkled all over it. I've been tasting it a little bit, but I haven't tasted it with the eggs. It has a good flavor, so I'm looking forward to trying it with the eggs, and I know that the kids won't like it. We've also got, there's the bread and then some fruit cut up over here. I made Jordan some pizza roll-ups for lunch today, so I'm letting JoJo have those for leftovers. And then Jordan, she can have some cottage cheese. Got some hummus here for her, the fruit over there, and then Jared's eating some of the leftover chicken also that we made a few nights ago. So that's it. That's what we're having for dinner on Tuesday.